The next stop is On the Radar Radio.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Yeah.
Yes, sir, baby. On the Radar Radio. Yo, special guest in the building checking in. We actually met him in LA, so that his performance / freestyle, that should be out by the time y'all see this. Easy Puerto Rico in the building, my guy.
What it do? What it do, my brother?
I ain't gonna lie, you might have to point me to whoever did the Puerto Rico chain for you today. Because when I eventually when I'm making Bad Bunny money one day, when we making Bad Bunny money one day, I'm gonna get us a pair. I need one of them shits. I ain't gonna lie.
Shout out Oshkosh.
That's who made the chain?
Oshkosh the jeweler, yeah.
Okay,
in
word.
Columbus, Ohio.
Okay, where are you from originally?
I'm from East Cleveland, Ohio.
Okay, you're from Cleveland originally.
Yes.
All right, so I think my first question is, how does a Puerto Rican get to Cleveland, Ohio?
Man, it just landed there. Like that's where I was born and raised at.
Okay.
And my most of my family, my dad from Puerto Rico, St. Juan. That's where he was born and raised. But I was born and raised in East Cleveland, Ohio.
Okay, word. So you weren't even born on the island. You was born in America.
I was born in America.
You said your pops is from San Juan, right?
Yeah.
So how long was he out here for before?
I mean, he from over there, but he moved over here, so he came in and he's a computer doing computer technology. So he was in Ohio playing sports, and it was a technology and computer technology. And that's how I became.
Right, and then you came along.
And I came along.
You came along. So was your pops, you said he was mostly into like computer stuff, right?
Yeah.
So how did the music background for you begin?
It begins with me when I started my clothing brand.
Okay.
I had started off in high school. I went to school playing sports. And then when I got to college, I started taking up like sports exercise studies to be a coach or trainer. So then I started creating like my own brand, like logos and stuff. So then I started a rap label with the clothing brand. So I'm like, okay, I'm trying to put two things in one to brand and make my brand bigger.
Right.
So I had a clothing brand, and I started a record label called Cash Gang Entertainment. And that's when I started taking off with artists, managing artists. And then I became an artist of my own label.
So let me bring that back real quick. So you was originally going to, you was trying to become like not a teacher or
trainer,
a coach?
like
Trainer?
I can go back. I have a degree in sports exercise studies to be a coach or a trainer.
Wow.
I can rehab bones and stuff like for NFL players or NBA players, or I can start my own like farm.
Yeah, your own firm that you have all people underneath you. So why did you decide, I guess, to move away from that and kind of focus more on the clothing brand and creating the label?
Because my first dream was become an NFL player. I played football, went to school for football for college.
Right.
So I played there for a year, hurt my leg, and then I started putting my focus on other things because I really couldn't put all my eggs in one basket like that. I hurt my leg, then would I have anything to fall back on?
Now let me ask you, was like when it came to like the leg injury, right? Was it something that was really like you can't really play after that too?
Yeah, I tore my MCL.
Damn.
So I really was like trying to get back into it, but my dreams like was not really focused on that because I was hurt. I don't know how I feel to get back out here. Then I got my degree, so I'm like I can focus on other things. Like
right.
And then I started focusing on rap. Like I took that to a different level because I was jiggling more than one thing at one time. So I started focusing on my dream and what I want to do now in my career.
Right. So growing up in Cleveland, Ohio, right? Like, what was that like for you? Like, how did?
It was hard because I ain't really have nobody like to back me up or a father figure that was really around to show me whatever I want to show my kids, like the game, to show my kids to the next level. This is what my father taught me, and this is what I want to teach my kids.
How many kids do you have now?
I have 4 and 1 on the way.
Oh wow! Congrats! Congrats! You know the sex of the new one?
Yeah, it's a girl.
It's a girl. What about the other 4?
2 boys. About to be 3 girls.
Okay, so you was even for a little. Yeah, you was even.
I was itching for the boy. it killed my dreams. She was happy.
Why you was itching for the boy? You just want another
Because
one?
I wanted another little rascal, a little bad one that I can grow up and that can grow up and I can teach him the game and the ropes of becoming a man in life.
Do you feel like, you know, because you were talking about how like you wish that you had someone who would do that for you with the boys that you have now? Do you feel like you've been able to properly do what you wanted to do with kind of teaching them how to grow up and be a man and whatnot?
Yes, I'm showing them the ropes of not to have people like hand it to you, stuff to be given to you.
Right.
Like you want to be able to stand up on your own 10 feet, your 10 toes, and stand up as a man and go get your own money. Like you'll become or something famous. You got your whole life to show as what you want to be in your life and your career.
Absolutely, absolutely. And with that, like kind of taking the music seriously, right? You dropped the project last year. So where are we at musically at this moment? Because I know you got a new single. Project came out last year. Where are we at this moment in terms of what you're working on?
I just dropped my new single called What We on all major platforms. I just did the video at Auntie House. And then I just dropped a new single called Rule 1 on the radar. Then I got Rich Baby 2 on the way with major features, Icewear, Vezzo, Rio the Young OG, Payroll, Giovanni.
So you got another one with Icewear coming out. Okay, word, fire.
Yeah, so I've been working on that project, got that project on the way. Then I got another project on the way called EC Puerto Rico, the Trap Star.
Fire. Well, first I want to say the Auntie House. That's the name of that platform.
Yeah.
That shit is crazy.
Oh, yeah,
I kind of like that though.
fire.
That's kind of tough though. Like I was watching the video on your page. I'm like, I don't know who came up with this, but this is kind of dope. I ain't gonna lie. Like it really looked like to somebody's crib.
Yeah, that's what I'm like, oh wow. And then when I got there, I'm like, oh yeah, this really Auntie House. We really at Auntie House.
That's fire.
And it
No, go ahead. Finish what you gonna say.
no, and it was set up nice, like, and it was safe an environment. It was a nice environment, and then set up proper like this.
Word. Well, when it comes to your relationship with Vezzo, right? Because this is your second song with Vezzo.
Yeah.
What's the relationship with you and him? Like, how did y'all first meet each other?
I first met him. He did a show in Akron, and then we chopped it up for a minute. Then I got him to come to Cleveland to do a show. I booked him. Booked him at a club in Cleveland called Captivate. I booked him there, and then we went on from there. I got a feature from there. Then I brought him back to shoot the video, and we did on a tour. I finished shooting the video in Detroit. I went on a little tour, like, 'cause I did a song with Young Scooter.
Yep.
So I did like a little tour base. I had with Icewear, Vezzo, then I had one with Payroll I was shooting. So I did the tour, and I went to Detroit and shot with Icewear, Vezzo, then shot with Payroll, then went to Atlanta to shoot with Young Scooter.
Tough. So you've been moving around a lot.
Yeah, I've been working.
Is it tough to be like that far away from home all the time? Because, you know, we linked up in LA, but then you talking about being in Atlanta, going to Detroit. Like, it's a lot of moving around that you've been
LA
doing.
like my second home. So when y'all said y'all was going to be in LA, I'm like, oh, that's cool. So I'll be down there in between them days.
Yeah. With and so what's the name of the new project coming out again? Say it one more time.
EC Puerto Rico, Rich Baby 2.
Okay. So you got EC Puerto Rico like a self-titled project, right? And then Rich Baby 2 is on the way. Which one's coming first?
Rich Baby 2 coming first,
Okay.
then it's EC Puerto Rico, the Trap Star.
The Trap Star. And are we getting both of these this year?
Yes.
Okay, fine.
They
So
coming
both
back to back. And I have a new single called Letter to Death. That was my god brother that passed away.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, bro.
With these two projects, right? I like that you're dropping two projects this year because, like, seeing how like the last project came out in 2022, I think that's what I feel like. That's what you need. That's what you're missing, right?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
because when I was looking at going back on my catalog and my music, I'm like, man, I ain't really got that much music. So I'm like, but I got a lot of music on hold that I got. I ain't want to keep dropping and keep dropping.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, I just got to come get marketing. I need the right marketing and branding behind me before I keep dropping music. So I wanted to come on bigger platforms to get my music on to bigger platforms.
Right, so you can get your name out there and whatnot.
Yes, sir.
I like that. So we'll get when's the first one drop?
The first one dropped August 25th.
August
Rich
25th.
Baby 2.
Rich Baby 2, August 25th. There you go. By the time you see this, it might be coming out that week. And this is the one that got Vezzo on it, right?
Yes, sir.
Vezzo and they
Vezzo, Rio the Young OG, Payroll, Giovanni, Young Scooter. There's a lot of artists on there.
Great lineup, by the way.
Doughboy from Cleveland.
Oh, you got Doughboy on there?
Yeah, I got
okay,
Dough
cool.
on
That's
there.
what I feel like that was gonna be my next question because I feel like all you was missing was
Oh,
Doughboy.
yeah, I got Dough on there mixed with a little Detroit music.
I like that, man. I like
Yeah.
that. Have you known Doughboy for a while? Or?
Yeah, I've known you for a minute.
Okay.
We from the same neighborhood.
Okay, cool. I'm still learning about how the whole Cleveland stuff works. 'Cause I think maybe you might be like the 6th artist from Cleveland that I've had on my show.
Yeah,
So I'm learning like a little bit from each person. Obviously, Doughboy's been on my show the most, but with each person, I'm starting to piece together like, what it's like out there and whatnot.
Yeah, it's cool. We just need more, show more love. Like, help each other build each other up.
Right.
You feel me? Like, not just see a person or artist grinding that been through the same situation that you be in, that you been through.
Yeah.
And see him go through the same thing that you've been through. If you know him or you close enough to tell him or give him some game to teach him not to go through the same thing that you just went through.
Right. Like if you see him like slipping up because he did something wrong, be like, yo, bro, like, nah, do it this way. Cause I did it that way and that was the wrong way to do it. Like, let me help you out a little bit.
Okay, you doing okay, I was an artist. Me being an artist and my son as an artist too. So like now if I'm in the game and making mistakes of, I spend my money on this and I ain't getting nothing off of this or I spent it on this. Yeah. But showing him the ropes of how to invest your money into the right thing and not making the same mistakes that I made.
Yeah, that's a fact, man.
So if I get the right marketing and branding, I'm not gonna be like, we gonna start with this branding. No, I'm gonna go with the branding that started me and gave me the ropes and put me in the game.
Right, and that's like the type of energy you want to have. Like that's how we all should, as each generation passes. That's how we should strive to help the next generation.
Help each other build, man. You gotta help each other build. I look at Detroit artists, like
facts.
They build each other up. It ain't this artist, I don't do no song with them, or they all together come as one, as a team.
We just saw Skilla Baby helped Sada Baby and T Grizzly squash their beef the other day. Like, and if you tapped into Detroit culture, you know that that's like a big deal.
A big deal. Like they was really beefing heavy.
OD. And like seeing shit like that is beautiful. Or, I've had Vezzo on the show a couple times. Vezzo's always like, yo, I'll give verses out to upcoming Detroit artists or upcoming artists who I like for free. Yeah. He's like, I'll do that shit for free because I fuck with them and I want to see Detroit and I want to see them win. And I think that like that's how we gotta look at it. Like when it don't cost nothing if you fuck with an artist and you're an artist yourself to like just lend that hand and be like,
One thing, it don't cost nothing to show love. Nothing to show love. You ain't gotta spend not $1 to like. If you see one of your friends or one of your associates or anybody that you hang around or be around and post something on Instagram or somewhere on the mainstream and you watch it and not like it, like that'd be making me feel different because I know a lot of people in the world, but I don't get the ability or what they see or how it feels to get the same energy that you giving.
Yeah,
facts. I show love. Like, I expect to have love shown back to me.
Facts, man.
I give back to the city. I gave to the homeless. I went back to the shelter because the women always get stuff. We give back to the women, but they always get stuff, so we changed it up and went to the men's shelter.
Yeah.
And started passing out food, deodorant, hot jeans, all type of clothes, like socks and stuff that keep them up and feeding them. And we do this every holiday. And every holiday or anytime I get an urge just to give back, I go down there and feed the homeless.
That's fine, man. We'll keep doing the good work out there, man. You know what I'm saying? Project out August 25th.
August 25th.
August 25th. So make sure y'all be on the lookout for that. I'm gonna probably put this out around that time. So probably coming this week by the time y'all seeing this. So make sure you go tap into that. Go check out his little freestyle that he did with us in LA. That should also be out by the time y'all see this. You know what I'm saying? Before we get up out of here, brother, anything else you want to let the people know where they can follow you at? All that good stuff. Now is the time to do it. This camera on the right.
You can follow me at EC__ Puerto Rico on all major platforms: iTunes, Spotify, Apple Music. Anything you search me up, you can find me on. You can find my clothing brand on Cash Gang Entertainment and Apparel.com.
There you go. That's it? That's everything?
Sir.
I bet.
Shout out to East Cleveland, Ohio.
There you go, man. Shout out East Cleveland. Make sure you go follow him. Go run the project once it's out. Go show him some love. Go show him some support. Love is free. Support is free. But Chow Ray knew that. Till next time, EC Puerto Rico on the radar in the building. We out. Bow.
Wow. Appreciate it.